Hello YouTube and welcome to the first part of a series of video tutorials about Anatella. I am Frank van den Bergen, CEO of Timmy. And in this first video, we'll see how to install Anatella on your machine. So what's Anatella? Anatella is the center of the Timmy analytical platform. At first sight, Anatella looks like a user-friendly data management or data preparation tool. But it's much more than that. With Anatella, you can solve practically any kind of data-related problems, from the most basic problems such as data collection, creation of KPIs, dashboards, to the most complex problems involving the creation of high-precision predictive models, machine learning, AI, and big data. Anatella is also a collaboration platform that allows easy collaboration between expert coders on one hand and less technical business users on the other hand. So the final objective of these video tutorials is that you become as autonomous as possible when using Anatella. In the following tutorials, we will focus on data management or data preparation tasks. We will learn how to import data into Anatella, how to transform this data and save the results back into your operational system. The training is split into 8 sections, plus some additional optional sections that contain some hands-on practical exercise. We'll start by installing Anatella. Actually, we will install now the whole Timmy suite that includes Anatella on Windows. You can also install the Timmy suite on Linux, but we won't cover that in this video. For the installation procedure on Linux, I invite you to consult section 478 of the Anatella help system or consult the online help. To open the Anatella help, just press F1 inside Anatella. So a little side note here, you don't need any administrative right at any time to install Timmy and Anatella under Windows. So there is really nothing stopping you from trying Anatella. Actually, you have several different options when installing Anatella. The easiest way is just to use the little wizard application that installs everything automatically in a few mouse clicks. So let's do that. So we go to timmy.eu, we click on the big button on the top and thereafter in the big blue button in the middle. Then we execute the little wizard. Here it is. I am selecting the full installation and I'm clicking start. That's it, we just have to wait a little bit and after a while we can run Anatella. If for some reason your machine doesn't have access to internet, no worries. Keep watching this video because I'll explain the whole installation procedure without any internet a little bit later. So the first time you launch Anatella, a web form will open so that you can request your serial number. No worries, serial numbers are free for many companies. You can check out this page on our website for more information on this subject. And anyway, serials are of course free for the entire trial period, which is 2 months by default. But you can always send us a little email to extend the trial period and we will extend it for you without any worries. So let's run Anatella. So there is a little pop-up window to say that the browser is going to open. You can click OK and then close everything except the browser. So I'll close this one, this one, this one. OK. Now you just have to fill in this web form to get your serial. And after a few minutes, your serial will be available. At this moment, you can launch Anatella as usual and Anatella will automatically fetch your new serial from the Timmy website and open normally. A few minutes have passed. Let's run Anatella. So if everything went well, you should see the Anatella window opened on your desktop. If this is the case, congratulations! You have successfully installed Anatella on your machine. Yes! You can proceed to the next training video. If not, no worries neither, just keep watching this video. Let's see what happens when Anatella cannot automatically fetch your new serial number from our website. So let's run Anatella and click OK here. So there is a new web page that opens with your serial in it. At this point, you just have to manually copy-paste your serial in Anatella. To do this, you just click here and here. And that's it, Anatella opens. And then you are also good. We can start using Anatella. You can proceed to the next training video. Finally, if your machine is not connected to the internet at all, you can still install the portable version of Timmy and Anatela, and it still does not require any special user privileges on your machine. So this installation almost always works. So let's now see how to install the portable version of Timmy. Alors, a quick note here, there is no difference between the portable installation and the other installation. The functionalities are all the same. To download the portable version of Timmy, you open your browser on timmy.eu, you click on Download Timmy, you click on the portable installer just here, and then you download the 3 files here, file 1, 2 and 3. So to go faster, I already downloaded the 3 files for the big 64-bit portable installation of Timmy and copied them to the machine without internet connection. They are right there. So now all I need to do is just unzip the zip file. To do that, you can just double-click this little bat file there and everything runs automatically. Alternatively, you can also do the same procedure manually using any unzip tool. For example, I will use the integrated zip tool included inside Windows. But before unzipping the file, you may want to open the property windows of the zip file there and click the little checkbox just there, unblock, like that. This is not required with the current Windows version, but it could be useful in future versions. So we are now going to unzip our zip file. So let's do that. Okay, the zip is being extracted. That's it, the extraction is finished. Next, I'll create 2 icons to put on my desktop. To do so, I will just use the neat little tool which is just there, and you see the icons that appears. Let's now see if everything works okay. Let's open Timmy and Anatela for the first time. So I click the Anatela icon, there, and the little window that allows me to get my serial number using a web form opens. We already saw this little window in this same video a few minutes ago, and at that time we just clicked on the OK button to get a web browser to request a serial number. But in this case we are on a machine without any internet connection, so we will just click on the cancel button to request a serial number using an email. This email must be sent to sales@timmy.eu and it must contain the hardware ID of your machine, there. To help you write this email, you can click here and Timmy will automatically and directly write the right email for you. Please note that this email contains the hardware ID of your machine. This is important. In return, you will receive another email with your serial and registration name. You will only have to enter your registration name and serial here, and then click the OK Save in Registry button, and now everything works. So, congratulations on installing Anatela on your machine. Yes, you can now close all windows and click here to proceed to the next video of this series of tutorial video about Anatela.